Hi, good morning to all. I'm going to myself Prabhakar. Actually, I am going to train today mechanical routing and electrical routing. How to do so? Electrical routing. Electrical routing is the context for this course. Is based various applications of electrical routing, automotive commercial products. So you are dependent upon electrical routing every day. Planes, trains, automobiles, and many other applications all use electrical wiring that needs to be routed from one connection to the next. For example, today's average first class seat has over 230 feet of wire made up of into about 45 individual wiring harness. Even coach seats have wires routed for connection to music and TV. You can imagine the complexity of the wiring harness for a modern automobile. This course is intended to teach you the basics of electrical routing. As you progress through this course, you'll start to see the complexity of creating and documenting the electrical routines. Okay. A wire harness is a group of wires and cables that can be bundled together and are routed in various configurations to transfer electricity information to and from various switches and devices. The designer builds a master part file for a family of harness by using a master part file. All of the lengths are determined with allowances for movement and interference. The master part file also keeps the harness to a minimum length. The wire harness is usually one of the last components to design because all the components connectors are used to each application and other components. You need to have a knowledge of the movement or location of other non-electrical components to which you have to route wires through or around. Attachment points for securing the harness must also receive special consideration. Spacing clips or clamps too far apart can cause a rattle condition. Gravity also plays a part in securing the harness. Safety is the most important requirement. You can start to see why you need to gather all the information of the configuration before starting your design of the wire harness. Okay. And first thing the main routing actually the how they are doing the main routing elements are paths paths control points along the paths termination connector which have a ports for alignment. Sorry. And stock that represents wiring standard parts for electrical routing would be connectors, butt clamps, tie wraps, and other similar parts are coming. So please see here how the ports are connected here. Ports, see, first we need to take a spline. I will take spline here and I will connect these two ports. This is the multi-port and this is the fixture port. Actually fixture port backside is tail is coming. So this is the fixture port and this is a multi-port and this is the fitting port. Okay. See how they are connecting means two splines are connected through two ports. First port and this port need to be highlighted. This second port. Okay, then you need to be decide you want to give the stocks how much stock is required for these pipes. Okay, pipelines. Okay, otherwise this wiring how much stocks is required that is decided by While creating, you need to be decided. Okay, select this. Then you understand how much stock means, depending on their application and their flexibility of wiring harness, you need to decide the dia of that stock. Okay, and usually I will remove this stock. See here, there is this is the path. Okay, this is a path, and this is there is some segments also available. Path and ports and components are available. This is the components. This is the component. This is the path, and this is the ports. Okay, there are all the ports. So this is a multi-port, and this is a fixture port, and this is a fitting port. Okay, then we can go to next. I will show outside only. These are all the, this is the spline. This spline is having the stock also, but I'll remove these stocks. But these are all the control points. See here, the routing control points. The whatever points are highlighted here, that are the, these are all the control points, and in between that control point there is a segment. These are all the segments between the 2 points, and continuous, this is whatever spline is flowing, there is a path, wiring harness path. Okay, then we can go to next, how to place the part. How to place the part. See here, we are going to place the part. Sorry, place part is here. This is the place part. How to place the part, that I will show now. See here, first we need to go to electrical routing mode. Then we need to take a place part. Place part. Which part needs to be placed? I will take this female DV 9 pin 2. Okay. Then I will change this into reference set routing objects, and need to select the port. Which port needs to be select, that we need to decide by seeing only. But whenever we are selecting the port, the location will be exact. Select this port, and if it is not moved in a proper way, means then we need to go routing transform. Then we can give the value also. By giving the distance, it will be moved to exact position. Okay, the exact position needs to be moved. Now it's mounted on exact position. So this is a this is the part how to place in the routing. Okay, next we can go Next, we can see how to move the parts. This is the option how to move the parts in routing. Okay, see, select this and select this, and we can give the port and give OK. Then you need to give an angle and a distance. Depending on that, it will move. Okay, then you go back. Next option, we can take this, select the part and select the point also, point where it needs to be moved. Okay, then next direction, which direction it needs to be moved. I will select is this plane. See how it will be works. Okay, it's moved there. Okay, then next option, select this one, select OK. By dynamically you can move anywhere. By dynamically you can move this one. Rotation also possible. Whichever rotation you total 6 degree of freedom it needs to be works. First you select this component, placement of object where it needs to be placed. Select this one, it will be placed there only. Okay, then you can flip which direction you need. That direction you can flip and see. This is the possibility. And final part movement is next with spline. This is a very useful object. This is the very useful option. Select the object and select the port, and that port needs to be which location, means which spline it needs to be moved. If you select this one, it will move in that direction only. It is a very advantageous option. It will be very helpful, and also you can flip also. There is a many options also available for this. You can move this more slowly, which direction you want, like that. This is the one option, very good option for this. It's very helpful whenever you are doing the routing operations. Next, we can go to reclock part. Reclock part. See, next we can go to reclock part. Okay, we are going to how to rotate this part with the clockwise and anti-clockwise. Select the clock part and you can select the port, and according to that port it will rotate. Which object port you selected, that object port will be rotates. You can say cancel this. You select the port whichever you have a main object to be rotate. This is the object you want to rotate and make it exact position. See, it will be matches here. You need to match this one. Actually, before it is irregular position. Okay. Now we can rotate it and make it exact position. This is helpful for this type of application. Okay, next we are going to move to replace part. How to replace the part in the routing operation. Okay, next, yeah, this is also very simple way. You can go to select the replace object, select this one and go to there, and where you want to replace sorry, which part you need to be replaced, that part you need to select it. Yes, it is already open is there, so that's why it is this part. Yes, is already open is there in that folder, so that's why it is showing. Once again it won't be open, so that's why it can open like this. It is replaced now. See here, if you don't want, you can make it undo. That's it. Next we can go to how to place the part, means how to add the part. We'll show how to add the part. Go to here, place part, and select the add part sensor. You can select the sensor and which port, but it needs to be reference. It will be routing objects. And select the position, which position you require the sensor to be mounted. Okay, next is select apply, and one more port, which port need to be assembled. So this is not positioned in exact proper position, so flip the position and make it okay. It is mounting here exact position. Then you route the path, which path, this path you can route it. So by taking the spline, otherwise you can take heel path, you can, yeah, this is the path you selected. And if you want to give raw stock also, you can give the stock. How much stock is required, that much stock you can give it. Okay, this is the path, whatever it is to be. But if this is a fixture is coming, so need to be create a fixture ports. So how the ports are created, that you need to see. I will remove this. Okay. And actually we need to qualify the part. Qualify the part, how to qualify means, yeah, actually whenever you are, there are three types of ports are available: fixture port and fitting port and multi ports. They are created during the qualify part process only. A port is represented by an arrow associated with the qualified part. When a path segments is attached to a port, the path becomes associated with the components port and will move if the component is moved. Ports also have an orientation ability which allows the user to specify how the component may be positioned, oriented with respect to other components or path segments. Okay, so I will show how to qualify the ports and select the qualify part. Then this is the fixture port. So select new. You can select here and you select the direction, which direction it needs to be moved. Okay, that direction we need required. So select OK and give OK. Now you got a fixture port. Okay, this fixture port. Like this, we need to qualify the ports. So once again, I will show how to qualify the ports. See, this is the fixture port whatever I shown. Here multi-port, how to create the multi-port, I will show you how to create the multi-port. So select this and select the multi-port and select the face of this connector. Okay, then it is came midpoint, then give OK and give once again OK. It is came. Okay, then how many multi ports required? One at how many terminals required? Sorry, how many terminals required? Total 4 or 8 9, total 9 is required. So we can give the 9 letter, otherwise number, whichever we required, that one we can give. I will give number 1 to 9 terminals required. Okay, then select the 1 to 9 terminals and place the terminals. First okay, in second okay, third okay, fourth okay, fifth okay, sixth okay, seventh okay, 8th okay, 9th okay. The whatever terminals required for multi-port, that is created. Okay, this is the multi-port, how to create the multi-port. Then next I will show you. Now we can fitting port, we can show just, I will select the face, give okay and okay. This is the one which can be shown fitting port. The fitting port, fixture port and multi-ports are required to connect each other. The wires will be connected each other. Okay. This is the one how to do the routing in electrical harness. Okay, then we can use this both are we can use in mechanical routing as well as electrical routing. So next class I will go for in deep. So many are there in this classes. Routing classes are lot of knowledge required to be explained. So I am going to explain next class complete how to do the routing up to last, means up to drawing up to after completing the routing process. Next how to do the drawings and form board how to create and how to create the harness roots, and also there will be many options is there in the routing. So I am going to explain all in deep everything whatever it needs to be. But thing is, see here, the harness. Okay, this is so we can go for form board and all. Okay, form board. Yes, got it now. Next, I will explain in deep everything how to do the mechanical routing and electrical routing. So next class onwards. Thank you.